the drama, The Bear by Anton Chekhov. We have been discussing the scene 5, the conflict between Popova and Smirnov. Now, so far you know the story, the plot. Smirnov comes to Popova's house to collect his money borrowed by Popova's dead husband. It is clear that Popova is not ready to pay this money. Therefore, she is bluffing, she is pretending some other. She is pretending to be in sorrow, in mourning, and to avoid paying this money. And when Smirnov insists upon or wants his money badly, Popova changes the subject. What is the new subject? Who is good, a man or woman? That is the new subject matter. Money matter is forgotten. Who is the best, man or woman? Now, Smirnov, he has his own reasons to say man is the best. He criticizes all women in general, referring to their personal characteristics from a man's point of view. From a man's point of view. We cannot agree totally with Smirnov's criticism on women. There is some truth, but not all women are so bad that much. There are men also. There are men also. But according to Smirnov, man is the best, not the woman. Popova is not silent. She fights against. There is a social problem here. What is it? Emancipation. I told you, women struggle for freedom. Now it is that theme which Chekhov touches here. Fight between man and woman about emancipation. The woman demands their rights, but man rejects. Now Smirnov represents that man's society. Popova represents that woman's society. Therefore, she voices against this male chauvinism. I gave you that word, male chauvinism. What is the idea of male chauvinism? Man is the best. Man is the best. Man is proud. Man is far better than woman. Woman should be under man's control. That is male chauvinism. Popova voices against this. She expresses her views against Smirnov criticism. Today we have to discuss that part of the conflict. That part of the conflict. Go to page 77. Popova voices. Then according to you, who is faithful and constant in love? Is it the man? Yes, the man. It is the man. The man. Men are faithful and constant in love. Now you see, this is very critical and sarcastic. Critical and sarcastic. Now, with some laugh, critical laugh, cynical laugh in Popova's mouth, face, she says, Men are faithful and constant in love. This is also ironic. Actually, Popoa means that men are not faithful, men are not constant in love, especially in the matter of love. What an idea. With heat, with some anger. Mm. What right have you to talk like that? What is the right you have to speak like that, Smirnov? Men are faithful and constant. How do you say men are faithful and constant? Since we are talking about this, now we are talking about this matter, I have the best example. I have the best example to say that men are not faithful. I have the best example to say that men are not constant. I'll tell you, I will explain to you of all the men I knew. Of all the men I knew, and even I know, the best was my husband. I will take my late husband as an example, dead husband. Now you see, Popova is going to defeat Smirnov criticism argument by taking her husband's character, Nikolai's character, right? I will explain it through my husband's character. I will argue, I will confirm that, prove that men are not so. They are the worst. They are the worst people I have met, not women, but men. Now she says, I loved him. I loved my husband passionately. Honestly, out of my heart, passionately means with all my being, with all my soul, as only a young and imaginative woman can love, as any other young and imaginative, a woman full of feelings and imagination. I loved him. Honestly, I gave him my youth. You see, Popova mentions, now she's somewhat angry about her husband. Her mood is anger, full of anger and criticism. She says, I sacrificed my youthful life, my happiness, my life, my fortune. Fortune means money, wealth. I sacrificed everything, material and immaterial thing. What is immaterial? Her love. What is material? Her money and youthful body. I breathe in him. He was my life. Breathe in him. I worshipped him. I even respected him, worshipped him as if I were a heathen. Heathen means a person without a religion, a person who does not believe in God. And what then? What happened? Underline, this best of men shamelessly deceived me at every step. Right? This best man, the people who are called themselves the best, you know, shamelessly, without shame, he deceived me. He cheated me every moment. My husband was a cheating husband, dishonest man, unfaithful man, because he cheated me. He never loved me. Now we can know much about the relationship between Popova and Nikolai. Actually, they have not been a nice, loving couple. Nice, loving couple. There has been so many fights, love fights, criticism, even violent behaviors, violent fightings between them, cheating and all those things. After his death, after my husband's death, I found in his desk, I found a drawer full of love letters. A drawer means some chamber of the desk. This chamber, this drawer was full of love letters written by other women to him. And when he was alive, when he was living, it is awful thing to remember. It is very ugly thing to remember. I do not even like to remember his life because he was so bad a person. He used to leave me alone for weeks. You know, this man, my husband, he leaves the house for so many weeks and never returns home and make love to other women. He goes after other women, forgetting me. Is this the best man? Is this the man you are talking Smirnov about? No. My husband had never been a good husband and betrayed me, cheated me before my very eyes. He wasted my money. He destroyed my money, made fun of my feelings. He played with my heart, my feelings. And in spite of all that, not only that, I loved him, but I loved him and I was true to him. He never loved me, but I loved him. This is unbelievable. How can a woman love a man who never loves? But Popova says she loved. And not only that, but now that he's dead man now. I still true and constant to his memory. I am still true. I am still true to him. I am still constant, faithful. This is somewhat agreeable because Popova is still in mourning. I have shut myself. I have locked myself in this room forever. Within these four walls means her room, and will wear these weeds. I will wear these weeds. Weeds means her mourning suit. I will wear these mourning suits to the very end, to the end of my life. To the end of my life. Now, this is how Popova protects her dignity against Smirnov criticism. Actually, we can agree with Popova's idea because as a woman, Popova has been good until this moment. A virtuous wife. In the drama, we do not find any bad doings of this woman, immoral character. Popova's immoral character is not discussed here. Therefore, we have to agree with Popova's words. We have to agree that Popova has been a good woman, good wife to Nikolai. That's why she is speaking about this matter. Because she has the right to do so. She has the right to do so. But Smirnov does not take these words seriously because he is still of the view that women are bad, not good. Weeds, morning suit, I don't understand what you take me for. I understand what you take me for. As if I don't know. Why you wear that black domino? Black domino means that morning suit. And bury yourself between four walls. I know why you wear that black suit. I know why you are confined, waiting in this room. I know the reason. You can't hide it from me, Popova. I know it. I should say, I must say I did. Yes, I knew it. It's so mysterious. You want to be a mysterious woman. You want to be a poetic woman. This is how Smirnov interprets, explains Popova's present situation. Smirnov says Popova wants to be a mysterious poetic person. When some junker means another landowner. When some landowner, some tame poet, some literary man or poet goes past your windows, when these people go past in your house, they will say, there lives in this house, there lives a mysterious Tamara. A Tamara is a historical character, Tamara, a woman. This Tamara has been in mourning until death comes to her. An ideal mourner. Tamara is an ideal mourner, real mourner. Now, Smirnov comments that Popova also wants to be an ideal mourner like the historical Tamara. That's what she wants, nothing else. She does not want to show her love for the husband, for the love of her husband. Even Tamara died in mourning out of her love for the husband. She buried herself between four walls. We know these games. We men, we know women's cheating games. These are games, not real games. You are playing with the men. Your mourning is not real. It's fake. Fake means not true. It's a pretense. Now Popova is very angry, exploding, shouting, what? How dare you say all that to me? Now underline, Popova is seriously criticized. Popova's mourning is seriously criticized here. Smirnov says, you may have buried yourself alive. You are buried alive in this room. You are in mourning, but you haven't forgotten to powder your face. Powder your face means your makeup. You haven't forgotten to wear a makeup. But you have done your face very beautifully, attractively. But you say you are in mourning. This is contradictory. How can be a mourning woman look so beautiful and attractive? Therefore, your mourning is not really real. It is false. It is fake. It is mere pretense. Now, Popova is very, very angry. She is enraged. How dare you speak to me like that? How can you speak to me like that? Smirnov, please don't shout. Don't shout at me. I am not your steward. I am not your servant. I am not your steward. I am a visitor. You must allow me to call things by their real names. Real names. I speak the truth. Smirnov says, I do not tell lies. I speak what I see. I see you haven't forgotten your makeup. That's the truth. Because I am not a woman. I speak the truth because I am not a woman. Again, he criticizes woman's character. He means that women never speak directly. Women never speak truthfully. I am used to saying what I think straight out. I am very direct man, straightforward. Straightforward. What I have in my heart, I express it. That's all. I do not have any pretense like you women. Like you women. Don't shout. Therefore, Popoa, don't shout. Popoa, I'm not shouting. It's you. You are shouting. Please leave me alone. Go away. I don't like to talk to you. Pay me the money, I'll go. Give me money, then I will go. I shan't give you any money. No, no, mister. I do not give you any money. Oh, no, you will. No, you will give me. Now again they come back to their original matter. What is the original matter? Paying of the money. Smirnov never forgets it. I shan't give you a farthing, any penny or any coin, just to spite you, to insult you. Yes, you leave me alone. Now Popoa chases Smirnov away. Then Smirnov says, I have not the pleasure of being either your husband. I don't want to be your husband or your fiancé. Lover. Fiancé means lover. I don't want to be your fiancé. So please don't make scenes. Don't make scenes here, Popoa. I don't like it, he says. Popoa is choking with rage, enraged. She can't even speak. So you sit down. Yes, I do. I ask you to go away. Give me my money. How angry I am, how angry I am. Aside, he speaks to the other side of the stage. This is a dramatic technique. Aside, write it down. Dramatic technique. Aside. Aside is a dramatic technique. He speaks away from Popoa. How angry I am, how angry I am. I don't want to talk to impudent scoundrels. Impudent. No. I do not want to speak to men like you. You are impudent. You have no discipline. You are ill-bred man. Ill-bred man. Impudent scoundrels. Get out of my house. Aren't you going? No, 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 no. Very well then. Rings. She rings a bell. Luca comes. Luca, show this gentleman out. Luca, take this gentleman out of the house. Now we know Luca is a very old man. He cannot handle a very robust character, strong person like Smirnov. Luca approaches Smirnov, comes to Smirnov. Would you mind going out, sir? Sir, please go out. You asked to. You are ordered to go out. Please. He jumps up. Shut up. Who are you talking to? I chop you into pieces. Chop, chop means cut. I will cut you into pieces. Go out, go out. Now, Smirnov is threatening Luca. Luca is really frightened. He clutches at his heart. Luca falls. Little fathers, what people, falls into a chair. Oh, I'm ill, I can't breathe. Now, it is useless to summon Luca here because Luca is very old and he cannot handle this man. Now, Popoa is to handle this man herself. She has to handle this man herself. She calls some other people. Dasha, Dasha, the servant. Pelagia, where are you? Please come. But Luca says, oh, they've all gone to pick fruit. There's nobody at home. I am ill. I am ill. Water, please, water. Now, Popoa handles the situation by herself. Get out of this. Get out of my home. Can't you be more polite? Hey, woman, be polite. Be respectable. You do not know how to behave before men. You are not a polite woman. She clenches. She folds her fingers, stamps her foot, underline. This is the title of the drama. You are a boor, horse, bear, bourbon, a monster. What is the idea? You are an ill-bred, uncivilized, ill-tamed animal. You are a boor. You are a coarse bear, rough bear, bourbon. Bourbon is also a rough person. Ill-tamed person, a monster, a dangerous animal. Now, these are the final comments of Popova towards Smirnov. She criticizes Smirnov action, behavior, physical appearance by using these metaphors. Actually, these are metaphors. A boar, bear, bourbon, monster. 4 metaphors are used, and all these metaphors signify or manifest, imply Smirnov, rugged, rough, violent, uncivilized aspects. Uncivilized aspects. That is why Chekhov uses this name, bear, the bear. Actually, the bear directly refers to Smirnov. The bear means Smirnov. What did you say? Now, Smirnov, in a tamed, controlled tone, he questions, what did you say, madam? I said, you are a bear, monster. You are a bear, you are not human. You are an animal, untamed animal. Smirnov, may I ask what right you have to insult me? What is the right you have to insult me? Criticize me? Insult me? Disrespect me? Because I am a man, you are a woman. No woman cannot disrespect or insult a man in this society. What is that right you have? Smirnov questions. This is against that male chauvinism. I suppose, and suppose I am insulting you, am I insulting you? Do you think I am afraid of you? Do you think I am afraid of you? Then Smirnov says, do you think that just because you are a poetic creature, you can insult with me? Insult me with impunity, without any punishment. You cannot blame me, insult me, criticize me without a punishment. There must be a punishment for you. We'll fight it out. Fight it out. Let's fight together. I challenge you. Come to a fight with me. Now, Smirnov forgets that Popova is a woman. There's a reason why Popova behaves like a man. She's very brave-hearted, not like a woman. Little fathers, what people, water. Luca is very afraid of this situation. He's frightened to death. Smirnov, pistols, yes. This is not normal fighting. It's a pistol fighting. Duel. We call it a duel. D-U-E-L. Pistol fighting between 2 persons. It was a way of challenging the rivals in that society. Do you think I am afraid of you just because you have large fists and bull's throat, you bourbon? Popova says, you bourbon, I am not afraid of you because you have large hands, large fists, and But I am not afraid of you. Smirnov says, we'll fight it out. Okay, okay. Right. You don't want to be afraid of me. Let's have a pistol fight with two weapons. I am not going to be insulted by anybody. No, I don't want to be insulted. I don't want to be disrespected by anyone. I don't care if you are a woman. I don't care even if you are a woman. Softer sex means women. Another metaphor. Popoa, bear. Now Popoa keeps blaming him because she knows that this word irritates. This word irritates or makes Smirnov much angrier. Therefore, he uses this metaphor constantly, non-stop. Bear. Right. Smirnov, it's about time. It is the time we got rid of prejudice, this hatred, jealousy. Prejudice means that only men need to pay for their insults. They will take it. If you want equality of rights, underline, if you want equal rights, you can have it. Now Smirnov says, it is the time to stop women's prejudice, anger and hatred against the man, and their insult against the man. I must stop it. If you want equal rights, Popova, you have to fight and win. Fight and win, you can have. We are going to fight it out. With pistols? Popova asks. Very well. Now Popova takes the challenge. We know she is a brave woman, brave-hearted woman. She is confident that she can fight with men. She is physically very small, but at heart she is very large or great or powerful. This very minute, yes, just now. This very minute, just now? Okay, my husband had some pistols. I'll bring them here. I will bring those pistols to fight with you. Now she's going into the house, into the inner room to bring the pistols. While leaving, she says, underline, what pleasure. Now this is Popova's real anger, hatred, jealousy against men. She said, I have a great pleasure. I will have a great pleasure to put a bullet into your thick head. What is the idea? I will have great pleasure if I can kill you. By killing you, I will have a great pleasure. They will take you. Be careful. I'm going to kill you. She exits. She goes away. Now, this is the end of this conflict between scene 5 or conflict between Popova and Smirnov. Now, at the end of this conflict, they decide to have a pistol fighting or duel. Now, in this duel, one person is definitely killed and the other is the winner, right? Other is the winner. Now, Popova takes the challenge of this duel because she wants to protect the woman's dignity even by sacrificing her life. Woman's dignity. This man is so proud, so arrogant. So is Popova. Popova also wants to say, I am also a respectable person in this society. I also have my own dignity. We women also have our own place in this society. Therefore, until death, we'll fight. That is Popova's decision. That is what Popova's challenge means. She takes this challenge on behalf of all women, on behalf of all women. Okay, that is our discussion, the end of our discussion on this scene 5.